Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sideline
for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Holland. And it's Thompson into the small forward position. And for Orlando, running out in the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Banchero is out there with Goga Batadze. And it's MP in at point guard. And as the season wraps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson passes to Holland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Outside, Bane. And it's off from three-point range. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside, Robinson. Beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. On the wing, Bane. The Magic again can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll, and if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
Down low. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Duren.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
MP kicks to Banchero. MP passes to Wagner. Now, here's Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And shot off.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Fades back. Orlando grabs the miss. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Cunningham. Now Duren, defended by Batadze, and it's good for 2.
And you can really feel it when Duren is near the hoop because that is a grown man at 6'10".
Bane with the screen on Cunningham. MP kicks to Bane. MP inside. Robinson on him. Detroit leading by 7. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Pass to Robinson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Cunningham against MP, and stolen by MP. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. Cunningham for three. And it's Faulkner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. MP with it. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Ben Carroll less screen on Robinson. Here's MP. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Cunningham. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
You know, Jim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his plays, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. And a switcher also for Detroit. Jenkins, he's checked in for Thompson. They get it again. Faulkner can't cash in from close range.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Jenkins with it. MP's there. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. From deep. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 3. MP passes to Van Carroll. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Van Carroll. Now MP. Van Carroll is screen on Cunningham. And finished off by Van Carroll.
Oh, love that. MyCAREER moves so well with and without the ball.
Pass to Holland. And Jenkins gets to Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch. Harris is checked in. It's stolen by Jenkins. Driving in. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jenkins. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead. And so MP will bring it up for the Magic. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And again, Detroit with a 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Black. Outside, Suggs. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. Faulkner wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Jenkins. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Cunningham looking it over. Now Duran, and Duran slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Cunningham. Fires for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Checked in for the Magic. MP comes in for Black. Detroit also making some changes. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. Duncan Robinson comes in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Now, here's MP. And finished off by Wagner.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Tobias Harris. Robinson is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard. Cunningham with it, covered by MP. Cunningham inside. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the score. He ended up with 58 points, and he was dealing assists all around. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Ellie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Harris, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP up top. Detroit with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hand. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Thompson kicks to Holland. Kept alive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Now, here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A moment for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And with the playoffs looming, the last thing he wants to deal with is this injury. Hopefully he doesn't miss the postseason. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And Duran slams it in.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force to him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
He scores for only his third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
He is so fluid with the ball in his hand. Sometimes you forget how big Cade is when you see him make a move like that.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him. Banchero dishes to MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside for Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Detroit. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Bain. Suggs, screen on Cunningham.
Indeed, showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. And the second free throw, good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Duren slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Banchero on the assist by MP. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Cunningham, 13 points in the game. Here's Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Here's Jenkins. Hits it from 3-point range. Jenkins got 6.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Wagner. And here is MP. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
1:12 left here in the second. Cunningham's shot is off. Orlando leading by 3. Wagner passes to MP. Another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Cunningham. Back to Duren. Here's Holland. No good from outside. And so MP will bring it up for the Orlando Magic, and it's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and then finish.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando up front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. MP out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Vitadze in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Now, here's Cunningham, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's MP. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And this is Duran showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Bain with the screen on Cunningham. MP, that's for 2. The basket counts in 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Orlando, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Wagner against Thompson. Inside, Holland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now, here's MP. He's got 18. And it's Vitadze in the corner. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. Here's Holland. They double him with MP. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And so the ball is out of bounds. Vitadze touched it last. Cunningham on the wing, covered by MP. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Holland the pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP, Cunningham's shot is off. Magic leading by 7. Here's MP, and the shot goes in. MP's got 20.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Bain sets the screen for MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
To the inside. Here's Holland. And that one is hammered home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions. That's just how this team wants it. And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Cunningham. Averaging 33 points a game, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Now, here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game.
And what's great about Duren's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strengths.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Batase the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity. Right to the rack. It's MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Pass to Holland. Here's Duren. Pistons passing it around. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
There's a good screen. MP finds Batase. Back to MP. And here's Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. Batase setting a screen for Bain. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Here's Holland. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Magic.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. MP passes to Van Carroll. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 3-point Magic lead. And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Duren. He's got 18. Jenkins can't get it to go. MP right side. And they double up MP. Batase finds Bain to the middle. He's looking for MP and finds him. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Jenkins, the pass to Robinson. Can't tie it up because that one's no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Carroll with the screen to stop the drought. No franchise. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Jenkins. Duren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Orlando leading. Here's MP. He's got 23. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 25 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Holland. 8 points for him. Here's MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Marcus Asher's checked in for the Pistons. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Jenkins, the pass to Harris. They kick it out to Green. Harris, right side. The Pistons working the ball around now. In the corner, it's Duran. From down in the low post, it goes. Duran's got 12 points here in the second half. 1:04 left to play in the third. MP with it. 28 points for him. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 30.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
Orlando leading by 4. There's the pick. MP with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. And it's in there. Rock's got his third basket of the night right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Duran finds Harris. Here's Jenkins. Back to Harris. From about 19 feet, Orlando grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. It'll count, and it's good. Hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situation.
MP has been leading the charge for Orlando, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Cunningham, then it's Reed, and it's Jenkins in at the point. MP finds a gap and lifts good off the glass. MP's got 34.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Cunningham. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Cunningham felt the contact, knew he was going to get a whistle, and now he's going to the line for one more.
Magic leading by 5. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
4th quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. And Suggs throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's Cunningham. If it counts, Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
There's the pick. Pass to De Silva. Now, MP. It's blocked. And here they come. Here's Harris. Inside, here's Reed. Orlando grabs the miss. Rodgers got his second rebound here tonight. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Basket good. MV's got 36.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
And JB Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Magic making a switch here. Rodgers checked in. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Cunningham against Suggs. Pass to Jenkins. There's the triple. Another shot. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
That is really good positioning that time by Harris. He set himself up in a perfect spot to grab that offensive board.
Driving inside. Beautiful play by MP.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's nice. Asserting himself inside. Harris taking it right to the defense.
Here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And here's Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Suggs has got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
A strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far for the Magic. Goga Bitadze comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Banchero in for Suggs. Then for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Harris. Asar Thompson comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. Just 5 on the clock. Not a piece of it. MP with it. Duran picks him up. And Carroll outside. Back to MP. Bitadze is screen on Duran. Here's MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Duran is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Magic leading by 7. Now, here's MP. Payne with a screen on Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duran.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Robinson for three. Get the tip. And Duren is right there. Duren's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And stolen by MP. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 44.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now Duren. Oh, what a play inside.
Whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Payne with a screen on Cunningham. MP. And he misses the J.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Thompson outside. Here's Cunningham. Takes the three. Cleared away by Batadze.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
The drive by MP. And down it goes.
A nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life.
Cunningham against MP. Here's Duren. And there's the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The drive by MP. Off the glass.
That's a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Cunningham against MP. Now Thompson. It's stolen by Bankera. MP outside. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Thompson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by MP. Wagner eyes to the hoop.
It's hard to stand on the track when Wagner's coming through. I guess you can credit the defense for trying.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by MP. MP against Cunningham. Duren. The hustle point. Huge buckets.
Well, that is grown man strength right there. Duren finishing through contact.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Javonte Green comes in for Thompson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Robinson. And Jenkins in for Cunningham.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Detroit making a switch here. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Thompson comes in for Green. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Not that time. It won't go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham against MP. Batadze is screen on Cunningham. Now Batadze. And stolen by NP. Takes it inside, and he slams it down with a one-on-one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.